Ever have one of those days where you're asked to make a card and you're thinking, okay, I have nothing like that in my stash at all? Well, today was one of those days. Hi guys, it's Terry from Vegs Creates, and today I was asked to make a card for a man who likes fishing and sport and football. I do not have any sets specifically around fishing or football or sports, so I was really at a loss. But it's my dear friend and neighbour, so I couldn't say no, so I thought I'll just figure it out as I go along, it's fine. So I've raided literally my entire stash of stamps, and I've found a football shoe, a couple of fish because he likes fishing, a golf flag, hizzy thing, putter, hitter, a ball. This is how into sport I am. A number 1 cup, another tiny fish, and a couple of presents. And because he, the gentleman, the recipient, likes Aston Villa, and my husband also likes Aston Villa, I asked him to help me choose out of my entire ink collection two colours of ink that look like the colours of claret and blue. So he chose Caribbean Sky from Altenew and Framboise from Eyes Ink. So I've cut myself down a 5x7 sheet of nice white smooth cardstock. This is the one that I tend to use for stamping and ink blending and stuff. I've arranged all of the myriad elements that I've found from around my craft room, and the plan is I'm just going to heat emboss all these in white, and then blend these two colours over the background, and then find a happy birthday dot, which will be easy enough. And then, yeah, so hopefully I'll come up with a decent card. But I'll be interested to know in the comments, does anyone else get random requests for stuff like this where you're just like, oh my gosh, I just don't know. I don't even know where to start. I think I'm just too much of a people pleaser. I can't say no. But yeah, she is like in her 80s and can't get out and stuff, so it's my good deed for the day. So let's do this, guys. Always important to use the old anti-static powder bag or tool, whatever you have on hand, whatever you use, to de-staticify the cardstock. Then we need to just double check that the magnets are placed appropriately. Yeah, it appears to be. Fingers crossed this works and looks nice. Okay, it appears that the images have all stamped, which is good. So I shall move this over. Looks pretty good. Get my heat tool good and hot. Okay, that looks pretty good. And the only thing I can see is that this little golf ball thing hasn't quite gone all the way around. So I could go in with my Versamark pen and just quickly tidy that up. That shouldn't take 2 seconds. Use the very fine end. Okay. But that's not bad considering there was so many different images. Just one little bit. That'll be fine. There we go, and that's that all filled in. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I don't know how much you can see on the camera, but there are lots of images there. So I'm going to clear off my desk a little bit and just do a bit of cleaning, and then I'll be back in a sec to do the ink blending. Okay, so I'm back and everything's tidy now and I can carry on creating. So I've pulled out this ink blending brush. I've also got this one which I used in a recent video. I've got various ones, but before I last used this, I tend to use this one, and I've used it with both oxides and regular inks, and it just seems to work really well. So I'm going to start off with the blue. And in one corner, and then we're just going to try and get a nice smooth blend. So as we know, this could take some time because ink blending is not a fast thing. If you want nice smooth results, you've got to be prepared to put in the welly and the effort. But that's okay. Doesn't matter if things look patchy, because we can always go in and tidy that up more. The more we work out our way through. And it's okay if it looks like a bit of a hot mess at first, because as I say, it will get better. It's just time and patience. Alright, then I'm going to move over and do some of the framboise. Oh, it's so nice to blend with. This brush is, it's really lovely. Look at how nicely that lays down colour. That's gorgeous. Do you know what? This is going to be so much easier if I get my magnetic Wendy Vecchi Ranger make art station out. So that like when I'm not working on an area, I can work on another area without it keep moving. Okay, I think I need to go back in with the Caribbean sky now for a bit. And it's tricky with this because it's like, obviously I want like a smooth blend, but I don't really want there to be a lot of purple because that's not one of the colours in the team. It's sort of claret and this sort of pale blue, so it's a bit, that's another sort of added difficulty. But I'm hoping that this will look nice when it's done. And my neighbour and her recipient will be pleased. I suppose, you know, at least it's tailored for them. Football, fish, the colours. That's one thing about having a handmade card, like no one else is going to get you the same one. Oh, it's quite tiring doing ink blending, you know. It's kind of feels like a workout. Does anyone else find that? It's like a lot of effort to get a good blend. I think that'll be okay, because I think I can cover up the one splodgy bit with the sentiment. Right, so let me go and raid my sentiments and let this dry, and I'll be back in a short while. Right, so here we are with the final finishing stages. So after ink blending the background panel, and gently rubbing off any bits of ink from the embossed areas. I took a standard 5x7 card blank and then scored it at 2.5 inches down the middle and folded that back on itself. I then took a piece of black textured card and cut that down 1/4 inch, and I then cut down the patterned panel further. And I pulled out these sentiment dies that I really like from Bright Rosa. And the plan is to adhere just the left sides so that when you open it you see that, and then obviously when it stands up they stick out a bit like that, and then the personal greeting can be written here or both. So I'm just going to figure out exactly where I want the placement. Happy birthday, that seems nice. And there we go, that's done. It stands up nicely. I think it fits the bill of the requirements. A happy birthday card for someone who likes sports and Aston Villa and fishing. I'm pretty pleased with that. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you struggle to make masculine cards as well? This brings us to the end of the video, so thank you for being with me today and sharing this time with me. I hope you've enjoyed the video and liked the card. It'd be great to hear your feedback, and as always, if you did like the video, please use your thumbs so it lets me know that you do like the video, and please consider subscribing if you like what you've seen. So see and speak to you soon. Craft on. It's me again, guys. Did you spot the deliberate mistake? Well, I mean, it wasn't deliberate, but clearly I got the words birthday and happy mixed up. I'll put that down to, I've had a very bad day today, this morning. It was horrendous. And I really wanted to get this card finished. So clearly that's why I've ended up putting the words the wrong way around. But this is a good opportunity to show you that it's okay when things go wrong, because there's always a way to fix it. So I simply looked through my stamps and found a nice big happy. So, and a nice little birthday. So there we go. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I've got 2 happy birthdays. The card is from 2 people, you know, so that could be a thing. And I couldn't rip these up because there were 2 stuck down, and there was no way I was going to remake that whole card. But actually, I think that looks pretty cool. So there we go. You know, crafting, life, stuff happens, coffee helps. It's fine. See you soon, guys. Bye.